Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a fourth year medical student. My story is quite a long story. I come from a single parent family. There's my dad, my sister and myself. We went to a school that maybe wasn't the best school in our town. I come from sort of a small old mining town from the northeast, so it was quite rural. The school wasn't great in terms of there wasn't a lot of discipline and people were quite outspoken in lessons and badly behaved. But throughout all that, I concentrated on studying because I really enjoyed it. I had a passion. I didn't know what I wanted to do for quite a long time, but unfortunately when I was 14 years old, I became quite unwell and I ended up being in hospital for about a year. And during that time, interacting with all the doctors in the hospital and sort of from being really unwell to getting better, it really inspired me and I wanted to do what they did. I wanted to be able to make that difference to people's lives, and just the support that they gave, both medically and sort of the way they treated me while I was in hospital was really good. And it was then that I thought, I want to be a doctor, I want to do that. So when I came out of hospital, it was sort of the second year of my GCSE, and I had that year to think, I need to get these grades, I need to start thinking about what I want to do to get me to this career that I want to pursue. And everybody thought, oh God, are you sure? You've spent a year in hospital, you're going to have to catch up. And maybe a few teachers said, oh, I don't really think you can do it. But then there was others that really encouraged me, and my dad really encouraged me and said, if you want to try for this, if you want to try and do it, then do it. At the end of secondary school, I applied for an all-girls school in one of the towns surrounding, which was quite a nice school. And I actually sat entrance exams, went through a few interviews for that, and I got a place there, which it did really help. But I do know people who didn't get that opportunity, who still progressed and come into medicine. But for me, that was a very great opportunity. And during the course of my A-levels, I worked hard. I got involved with as many things as I could because I was interested, I was passionate. I liked to do sports and singing, and I think that really stands out. I didn't get into medicine the first time round. I wasn't greatly confident. I was quite shy and timid. But then I took this year out. I worked for most of the year in a care home, which is a great opportunity to work with people. You see a lot of medical conditions that the sort of people in care homes have, and that actually gives you an idea of what it's really like. After that year, I managed to get into medicine, and the last 4 years have been hard work, and there's been times where it's been stressful, and there's been times where it's been amazing, and times where it's been not so good. But all in all, the last 4 years in medicine have been great, and it is sort of getting yourself from a position where you might not have been in the best circumstances, and you might not have had the best support or the best life around you, but you've really worked for something, and if you've got that strength, you can get yourself to somewhere you want to be. I'd like to thank my dad for everything that he's done. He's provided for me as much as he's been able to, and he's been emotionally incredibly supportive, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.